Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 59.
50 y 9. 50 y 9.
It's gonna be on you, boy.
I'm proud
It's a
of you.
damn shame that you live down here. You can barely speak Spanish.
Hey, no, hold on.
Shots fired already.
Spanish like the mayor of New York. En el nombre de Jesucristo.
This shit started.
Nata.
It just started already. Kenny T is in the building. OT is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know the thing is in the motherfucking building, goddamn me.
And I am D Trill AC, and today it's a special day. We have legendary status in the building with us today. Fatman Scoop is in the building.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Legend.
You know, it's so funny when people always say legend. Never look at myself like that. I just look at a dude that worked every single day, that was lucky enough to work every single day. And, you know, like, once you get past a certain amount of years at a certain level, you do get called legendary. But for me, it's more about just having the opportunity to work every day. The average rap career lasts 3 years.
Yeah.
So to do it 28 years,
Insane.
you know, at a high level or a decent level is really an accomplishment. So I take that. I really used to have a hard time with the word legend. And now I accept it. I guess, you know, if you've done enough, I guess you are a legend.
Hell yeah.
Fact.
Again, we're going to get another round of applause. We like to give flowers what they do. You goddamn, you well deserving of them.
It's real.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's real.
that, man. I do appreciate it.
Let's go, y'all. I had to do it.
That's real rap.
I mean, it's a blessing. Like, you got to look at it this way. I didn't even know I didn't know I was going to do that. I started off as a rapper. I used to rap.
I didn't know this.
So I was signed to Teddy Riley. Because Teddy Riley's from my neighborhood in Harlem. I'm from St. Nick Projects. And I started off as a rapper under the Dougie Fresh system, which is like it was like Dougie Fresh was the man in Harlem, and it was like a farm system under him, just like anybody else. Like, you know, Moneybagg Yo got his people, or you know, 42 Doug got his people, whatever. And I had a rap group, and it was 3 of us, and we were under Dougie. So it was, at that time, it was us, Rob Bass, Biz Markie, God bless the dead. Biz used to come back and forth and just, you know, be in Harlem doing shows at this legendary place called the YMCA. And you know, we were just young dudes doing it. And then I wound up kind of signing to Teddy, and that didn't work out. And then I went to Puff. My man DJ Chillwell, my mentor, the DJ for the Get Fresh crew, took me to Puff. And Puff was like, yo, listen, I love what you're doing, bro. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here's what we're going to do. Rhyme hard for the streets, and then I'm going to put you in a suit and tie, and we're going to make you for the women. You're going to be the fat nigga for the women. So he already had that idea of Notorious B.I.G. from the beginning. So I was supposed to be the first Notorious B.I.G. Now, I couldn't pull it off because I'm a funny dude, a happy dude by nature. So I was rhyming about hard shit, but I was dancing.
Yeah.
Like when I was performing, I was in the Dougie Fresh school, so I was fucking talking about street shit, but dancing. Right. And this shit don't add up. So one day I just said, you know, I can't do this. And I went to Puff. I said, nah, man, I don't think it's for me, man. And I went off and I worked at a hospital for like a year and a half, went back to Puff and said, yo, Puff, I want to be in the music business. And he thought I was coming back to, you know, want to rhyme again. I said, nah, man, I want to be in the business. He said, you should do something called record promotion. And I was like, well, what the hell is that? He said, you call radio stations and make sure they play the records. And I said, okay. He said, come back on Monday. Because I think he was going to wear me out as an intern and get my mind into saying, fuck this, I want to be my own boss. I'm a rap again. Right. During that weekend, I went to my friend who had another record label went there on that Monday and became an intern. I bust my ass for like 2 years for free. I worked a regular job and then that job, and then I went from making like $20,000 one day, like $19,800 to like $200,000 when I got hired at the other job, at Tommy Boy Records, and took it from there and then just did really, really well, broke a lot of records. Like I was down here all the time, with Mad Hatter, Steve Nice was down here at the time, GT, who else was down here, man? Everybody was down here. And, I used to break the records, bring all the Tommy Boy records down. And then I when my brother wanted to go to college, I heard DJ Krew do this record called "Is New York in the House?" Is New York in the house right now? And at the time I was working at High 97, so I went to my coworker who was Funkmaster Flex. Flex used to come on before me, and then I would come and do the overnight. Yeah. So I was like, "Yo, Flex, what's that?" And then he told me who it was, and it just so happened that one of the producers of the Crooklyn Clan was a guy who was on the radio, so I used to give him the records, and I had never yelled in my life before, I went to meet them, and they were like, "Yo, just yell something." And I was like, "Hands up," and just yelled that shit. And one of the producers, DJ Scissorhands, went fucking nuts. He started jumping up and down. He said, "We got our own sampling machine." I didn't know what I was fucking doing. I was just trying to put my brother through college, through Hampton University. And I had a plan. I said, if I'm going to do a record, I'll do a record, and I'll make $500 a show, and I'll do 100 shows. And I should have enough to pay like $50K or, to get my brother through the first year. Right. Got him through college, paid the whole college out, because, at that time, Hampton was like $50K. So now it's probably like $70K a year. Easy. And, I paid the $200K, got him out, and he went on to be in the music business, and now he's an executive. He was at Def Jam. He was the president of Maybach Music for about 5-6 years, running Rick Ross's label, and then that label dissolved, and now he's the head of black music at Arista Records. So he did his own shit, you know what I'm saying? So the reason that y'all even know me and I'm blessed like this is because this wasn't done because I wanted to be hot. I was already on the radio. It was done to help another person. So God put his hand on it and was like, "Yo, you do that? All right, here. 30 years on that song." I have 5 records. I got, let's see, ones that you really, really know other than the white people, other than the pin. I got a lot of that shit. I got, get high, rave, cocaine, all that shit. I got Be Faithful, the Sean Paul record, Get Busy, Drop.
Drop is the one.
It Takes Two. Drop, by the way, was a failure.
What?
It was a failure. It Takes Two, and what else am I leaving out? Whatever the fuck I'm leaving. I got like 4 or 5 records, and I've been working 27 years on 4 or 5 records.
That's crazy.
That's God right there. Drop was a failure. It's a big failure.
Damn it! But what Drop in? You got served, no?
So here's what happened.
Yeah, we gotta know. I gotta know this.
I go to do the record. I get a call from Timberland. He's like, "Yo, come down and do this record." So I go down and do the record. It's a big ass studio. Just the microphone booth is bigger than this whole complex.
Yeah.
Like from there to there's like 3 of these areas, maybe 3 or 4 of these areas. Big piano in there, and he was like, "Yo, well, do your thing." And I couldn't get anything out. Like he played the beat, but nothing would come out. Like it wasn't right. And if you know Timberland's a genius. He's the most creative producer I've ever met in my life. That motherfucker will take. This is how you make a beat. He'll go in and go. Then he'll take these fucking things and go. Then he'll take this shit and go. Then he'll fucking go. And he'll make, that's how he makes all his beats.
Yeah.
And when I was in there, he had a big keyboard, and just imagine back then it was all CDs. Imagine a guy sitting here and there's just a bunch of CDs around him. He can't get out. It's like a bunch of CDs. So I'm in there, somehow he gets out of the fucking thing. He's like, "Yo, do this." I can't do it. He said, "All right, cool." He takes me and he puts me in this little studio that's the size of like a broom closet.
Yeah.
At the time, I was so fat I couldn't even fit in the thing. Like I was barely in it. My arms were like this. And then it just came out. And whatever I say, y'all got to do, it just came out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we put the record out, and again, I'm a radio promo guy. So I'm at High 97, I'm Fatman Scoop now, but I still have the experience from being a record promotion guy.
Yeah.
So I said, Tim, I'll work the record. Don't worry about it. I'll move the record around across the country, whatever. So I start taking the record around the country. It's okay. I'm not getting a great response on it. It's hard, whatever. It didn't work.
Yeah.
So I get maybe 4 years later, I get a call from Jimmy Henchman. And if you know who Jimmy Henchman is, I don't know if y'all know who Jimmy Henchman is.
Legendary gangster.
Yeah, legendary gangster. So when I get the call, I see that it's Jimmy Henchman. The number. That's at the beginning of smartphones. So I saw, he left a message like, yo, this is Jimmy Henchman, man. I'm looking for you. Can you call me back? So the first thing I do is I go and call my man Trell from Harlem. I call all gangsters that I know.
Got to. You don't know what's up, baby.
This is going to be a real, like,
yeah.
I don't know what this.
I don't know who messed with his
I don't know
money,
what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm calling all my dudes. I call my man from Queens. I'm calling everybody I know this gangster because I'm like, yo, we got to cut this off at the pass. I'm not built for this.
Yeah.
Look, I'll fight you.
Right.
Yeah. I'll fight you for my family, and I'll shoot at you for my family. But dealing with somebody like Jimmy Henchman is something completely
war
different.
is different.
You ready to go all the way?
So I call him back, and I'm like, yo. So now I'm, yo, Jimmy, what's up? It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. Because I can't, yo, Jimmy.
That nigga got on the phone and started pretending.
I can't go, yeah, Jimmy, you know, fucking go to the gym. Hey, yo, Jimmy, what's good? What's good, Jimmy? It's good. So he said, hey, Scoop, so he's so confident in his whole gangster shit. He's like, hey, Scoop, man, what's going on? But I'm like, yeah, man, it's a fuck. Yeah, it was me. Right? Making a fool out of myself, not realizing I'm a fucking fool, right?
Yeah.
And he said, yo, I got something for you. And I said, what? He said, you know the record that you did with Timberland? He said, yo, there's a movie that we want to put in called You Got Served. And I said, because, you know, it was just the movie. Nobody knew what it was. Right? So he said, yo, I got a check for you. Can you come down and pick up the check? And I was like, you know, I want to negotiate the thing. But I went down there anyway to see what the check was.
Yeah.
So if the check wasn't right, I was going to be like, yo, man, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll catch you later. I'm going to get the fuck out. But when I got there,
Check was right.
He took care of you.
I looked at the check. Now, I know what, because I'm in the record business.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of what you're supposed to get paid for something.
Right.
Yeah.
So I looked at the check, and I just look, you know, he said, I didn't even argue. Like, it was so much that I didn't even argue.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was so much that I was able to put a down payment on my first house.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
So
real.
when I looked at the check, he said, and then I got the fuck out of there. Right? So now the record comes out on You Got Served.
Yeah.
Now it's in the opening sequence.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind,
As soon as the movie started, pop.
keep in mind, to this day I've never watched that movie.
What?
Never watched it.
Oh, come on, man.
I
That's
you know,
breaking
I
news
do.
right
No,
here.
I have to watch that
It's
shit. Like
breaking
I never watched it, but I saw that little clip. You know,
the
just
opening
that
scene.
little opening scene, and because they say, you know, they ask you, do you like it? Do you like it? And I was like, yeah, it's cool. But little did I know that was going to start a whole world of kids into dance, and once that happened, then it became a hit.
Yeah.
Because it was in a huge movie. Then it just became a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Right.
But initially, I couldn't get arrested with that record.
Yeah.
That's true. and keep in mind, Timberland is one of the greatest producers to ever inhale oxygen.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I can't even explain to you guys how good he is.
Right. Yeah.
You have to see it happen.
Yeah.
There's no way to explain. I tried to explain it to you just now, but you have to actually see him do it.
Yeah.
And he does it like, when he's doing the shit, it's like effortless. He's like, yo, fuck. And that's where y'all got.
Yeah.
That was him doing the beatbox first. So that's how he puts it down.
That's
like,
dope.
Because Timberland was a beatbox first. He's a beatboxer first.
Yeah.
So that's how he puts his shit. And then he puts all the shit over. It's just amazing to watch.
Thanks for the intro.
That's legendary.
Thanks for the intro.
He's a bad motherfucker. He's a bad motherfucker. I mean, I've been around a lot of producers. The Crooklyn Clan, for the guys who made my record, the records, for what they did, they were like amongst the best too. But, you know, DJ Premier, even Pimp C, like these these are different kind of people.
Yeah, from my hometown.
Right. Oh yeah. There's a lot of pimping going on down there.
Goddamn.
For some reason, I noticed in the areas where it's hotter, it's a lot of mouthpiece pimping going. That man was a pimp for no goddamn reason. But you notice that, you know, when guys are good. And there are a lot of great producers, but I put Timberland right up there. I wouldn't be. He's in the top 5, I know for sure. I wouldn't know who the number 1 producer is because when you do a list, you're gonna forget always fuck people.
Always.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I made a list of 50 MCs. I was like, I fucked him.
Right.
I fucked him. So, you can never do a list of anybody because you're gonna fuck somebody.
But you got to do it off what you love, though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody's preference gonna be different. So your list may be what you love, but everybody else hate.
I have, I got into arguments with people about my list. I said, listen, my fucking list, man.
Right.
I'm in my own house making this fucking list. I'm in my house making this list, nigga. I'm not in your house. I'm in my own fucking house with my internet making this fucking list.
Right.
Leave me the fuck alone about my list. But if for some reason people want to argue with you about your shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I didn't ask you to. If you like it, like it. If you don't, fuck it. Just fuck you and fuck you and fuck. Man, just fuck y'all. You know, that's where I'm at with that.
Man, here's a question. At what point, like in the early stages, at what point was it that you knew, okay, my life getting ready to change for real now?
Shit. Well, do you mean as Fatman Scoop or do you mean in the record business?
Just in the record business in general.
So I came into the record business and I had a great personality and I could make people laugh. And if you guys don't know, record promotion is when you convince people to play your records.
Mm-hmm.
So any record that you hear on the radio today, pick a record. Let's pick a record. What's hot record right now?
What? Baby Dirk, Every Chance I Get.
Right. Okay. So somebody went to the box in Houston, and they have a representative for the label, and they talk to them, and they get the DJs to play the record and stuff like that. So I knew my life was going to change the day that I got a call from my mentor, one of my mentors, one of the people. If he wasn't there, there would be no Fatman Scoop. His name is Albie Ragusa from Tommy Boy. And when he called me and said, hey man, listen, we're looking for someone to work at Tommy Boy and run the rap promotion department. Now keep in mind, I'm an intern. Same day, the day I get this phone call, I'm just a fucking intern that works at Mount Sinai Hospital from 7 to 3 and then takes a shower at 2 o'clock and runs down to a record label at 3 o'clock and stays there till 11 and gets on a bus to go to the Bronx and goes to sleep at 12 midnight and wakes up at 4, and I'm doing that for like a year and a half.
Damn.
I'm making a lot of noise, but I'm still unpaid.
Right.
Yeah.
And when he said, would you like to come and work with the Tommy Boy family? And I said yes. I knew my life was going to change then. when I went, so now I'm working at Tommy Boy. So I'm the guy that goes to the radio station.
Yeah.
I'm at the radio station so much at Hot 97 in the morning when Ed Lover and Dr. Dre were on there.
Mm-hmm.
At this time, there was no box.
Yeah.
There was no other station that was playing hip-hop. We were the only station in the world playing hip-hop other than Power 106 and one of the stations who created it in Phoenix, Arizona with my guy Boogie D. But we were the main ones known for it. I was up there so much promoting my records to Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, the morning show, I wound up, I knew what the fuck I was doing, but I wound up sliding in there as a character. So I knew what I was doing. I said, oh shit, they fuck with me. They like my language, they like my lingo, they like all my shit. Let me go. And I became a character on the show. One day the program director, Steve Smith, came to me and he was like, look, you're on the morning show so much. You know you work for a record company, right? I said, yeah. He said, you're on the radio so much, like you're talking all. He said, man, Angie Martinez is moving to date to 6 to 10. Would you like to take her spot and do midnight? At that point, I knew it was that was another life changer.
They might be different.
Now I made less at Hot 97 than I made at Tommy Boy, but I had the microphone now.
Right. Exactly.
So I was able to make more money. So I knew that.
So you can wield a lot of people.
Right. So now that was one. Then when that happened and I got in there and I was doing my thing, I really knew my life was going to really change because there's been certain marks when I made Be Faithful. I knew it was going to change. Now, and I tell this all the time, but it never gets old. When I made, first record I made was a record called Hands Up. Or Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. So it was like, hands up, now put your hands up. That shit was rocking. Again, it was killing because I'm the guy that goes to Steve Nice and Mad Hatter and GT, but now I got my own shit.
Right. Right.
They know who my brother is because I know who their family is and all that kind of shit. I know who, because it's a relationship business.
Yeah, of course.
So I go to them and I'm like, yo, man, I want to put my brother through school. I got this song and I'm going to try to do it. When they heard the song, they was like, oh, this shit is fire and we're going to help you put your brother through. Don't worry about it. Out the door. That shit was booming everywhere, right? So I made that record. Then I made a record called Where You At? Oh, my wow, motherfuckers, where you at? Where you at? That was good. It was for niggas. It was for take your shirt off crowd. Then we made a decision. I was like, we got to make records for women.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give y'all a lesson here. If you're out there and you're an artist, always make records for women.
Always. Yeah.
Here's why.
Sure.
The party doesn't start unless women get on the floor. So when I walk into a club, I literally got to pull women on the floor. Once I got 20 women on the floor, I'm going to go grab some guys. Now, don't make me question your sexuality now. Okay, just get on here. Let's cut the lights off. And nobody see you touching ass, and because in the black club, everybody get handsy in the black club.
Right.
There's no way there's that much ass in a hand. There's a hand. So now you got that kind of thing going on. So now I make that record. So we're going back to the women. Women come to your show and they support.
Yeah.
They don't come. They don't try to get in for free. They just pay the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
They come in the front and they cheer. They actually support you. They don't. Most of the times they don't fight. You have a girl fighting, the titty pop out or whatever, but that's very rare. With the women come and start problems at the club. Right. You got to be a real aggressive woman to do that shit. Right. And you have to be raised on malt liquor to do that kind of shit. But the average woman's going to come, oh, yeah, girl, with their girlfriends. And at the end,
get what you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
If that's what your whole shit is. So, I was always big on making records for women. So I went to Crooklyn Clan and I said, we got to make a record for women. Make this. So I said, I was like, we're going to use this beat. because I'm playing it on Hot 97.
Yeah.
So every night I'm, kind of fucking with it, and I'm thinking about all the shit that I would say in the club. Now, back then, I wasn't Fatman Scoop like that. So I would be like, hey, what's up? It's Hot 97, blazing hip-hop and R&B at Club Hollywood, Fatman Scoop. I'm not Fatman Scoop. I'm not that guy. I'm radio. Hey, it's so-and-so, and Club Zanzibar. That kind of shit. And I'm starting to get into my Fatman Scoop shit. So anyway, I make the record. And by now, I know the Dougie Fresh shit.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in the crowd participation shit.
Yeah.
So I know how to rock a crowd.
Yeah.
So now, all I did was take all the best chants that I had at the time and put them on that one record. Everything I had, I put on there.
Yeah.
You got $100, so shit, I would do, you got $100 bill, get your hands up in the club. I would single ladies make noise, and all the chicken heads be quiet. I would do all the shit in the club.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign? That,
Whole checklist.
Can I get a whoop whoop? Because whoop whoop was hot, and Jay-Z's what, and then Crooklyn Clan came with the engine number 9, and then the hey ho was because Naughty by Nature were not only were they artists on the label, they were my friends. So that was like a tribute to me saying, yo, I love y'all.
Yeah.
And so I put all this shit together. We make the record, and now because I was on Hot 97, I never had to go and clear a record the way somebody would have to clear it with Atlantic or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
We were the only radio station in the world for playing hip hop. So we did what the fuck we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Give a fuck. I'm putting this shit out. And you're not. If you argue about this shit, you can take it up with my program director Tracy Cloherty.
Yeah.
And she, if y'all can read books on her, Miss Jones talked about her. We used to call her the Ice Queen.
Yeah.
She'll shut your record down for nothing.
Yeah.
She cut off stop Jay-Z records on the station. And Nas, dead everybody. She don't give a fuck. She'll dead all your records. She don't care.
Yeah.
And you are now the record label trying to figure out how come how your records are not getting played on this only station that's an outlet for hip hop. Right. So anyway, I go to Puff. So I wouldn't clear the record, but I would go ask for permission.
Yeah.
So I went to DMX. I said, yo, I'm gonna do your record. Okay, cool. I went to Puff, and now remember, I know Puff is an artist, but now I'm Fatman Scoop from the radio station.
Yeah.
So I go in, and I go to Puff, and I'm like, yo, Puff, this is, at that time there was DAT machines. So I was like, yo, man, this is the record that I did off Love Like This by Faith.
Yeah.
And I gave it to him. He put it in the DAT machine. Yeah. Now, if you've ever been in Puff's office at that time, he had a big table like this.
Yeah.
And it was all glass in the table, like crushed glass to look like diamonds.
Yeah.
So Puff is the fucking man then. Like Puff is the whole shit of the night.
Yeah.
He's the whole shit of the night.
Yeah.
Now, back then, there was two ways. There wasn't this shit. We were just getting into this.
Yeah.
There was a two-way, Motorola two-way. So I'm playing the song for him. I'm sitting in the chair, Puff doing like this. Yo, give me a fucking salad, nigga. Yo, I don't want to hear that shit. Get it on the station now. Yo, fuck that. Yo, I can't believe this bitch. Just a million other things.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, and anybody that know Puff know how Puff he'll do you. He'll make you feel like you ain't shit, right? Yeah. So I say, yo, Puff, what you think about this? And he like, all right, man. So I walk out of Bad Boy Records. I never forget, I was walking from Bad Boy to where Justin's is at, where his old restaurant was at. And I'm looking at the fucking DAT, and I want to take the DAT and throw the shit in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is the hottest nigga in the world. He's saying, man.
Yeah. Man.
Some tells me put the record out. So I put the record out. I make vinyl because back then there's no MP3. It's vinyl. So I make 300 copies of the shit. The way I used to test it was I would put it in the radio station, and we would see were people taking it and taking the vinyl or whatever. So I put 100 in there, and when I put 100 in there at midnight, when I came back the next day, they were gone.
Yeah.
That was a big shit because usually you see somebody take 40 or 35 or 40. I went and got another box. I put the shit in there, 100, gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
I put another box of 100 in there, gone.
We out of here. We out of here at this point.
So I'm saying something's going on with this record. So it's starting to bubble. I'm feeling it in the streets. I'm hearing it. So one night I'm working because I work overnights. So one night I'm working and the phone rings at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And like two. And there's 3 different lines when you go on a radio station. There's the regular lines that the callers are on. Then there's something called the warm line, which is like if the Baby is going to call or the Migos going to call, they call that phone number. The record label has that phone number. Then you got the hotline. So that's the owner. That's the nigga who owns the station.
Big dog.
You got him, you got the general manager, the regional manager, the program director, and the music director. When that phone rings, you fucked up. You fucked up. So this phone's ringing at 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning. I pick up the phone, and at the time, my program director is Tracy Cloherty. I'm like, Tracy, I'm sorry. I don't even know what the fuck I'm sorry for. I'm sorry, because now I got to get my whole shit.
Right.
Let me get out of my
shit. I got to get my whole shit, because my whole shit is not right.
Yeah.
It's Puff. He's in the club. You hear the record playing and you hear people roaring.
Yeah.
Like you hear, and he's like, yo, Scoop, this shit is fire. Crazy, nigga.
You ain't hanging the phone up?
No. I said, because now I'm yelling. I'm like, yo, nigga, I came 3 weeks ago and you fucking didn't give a fuck about it. He said, don't worry about the shit. The shit is hot. Boom. He said, I don't give a fuck. He said, I don't give a fuck. The shit is hot. Boom. Now, if you know Puff, Puff don't fuck with you unless you're hot.
Yeah.
He's so hot that he can't have nothing air around him.
Right.
So when that nigga said, yo, this shit is fire, and banged the phone on me, I said, okay.
We in there.
This is it.
Yeah.
That's when my shit started going over there.
Yeah.
Then I get a call. Now this is the next level. I get a call. Here's the final level that I'm going to. I go one night and I work at Hot 97 in the middle of the night. You can't have artists up there.
Yeah.
So back in the day, there was no Roadcaster.
Yeah.
It was mics like this and a DAT machine.
Yeah.
And I would go, and if the artist couldn't come, I would go take my little Roadcaster DAT and do my shit the same way we doing right now.
Yeah.
So I went to the studio. Sierra said, I'll do the interview for you, but I can't come to the station. I got to do something. She was like, meet me at 55th in between 10th and 11th. Went in the studio. Went to do the shit, recorded the shit. Now I'm 330 pounds now. I'm fat for no goddamn reason. I'm fat now, but I was really, I was at a different whole different level of fat. I might have been 350.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, that's when you're just too goddamn fat. Like stop being fat.
Yeah.
So I get on the floor with Sierra. Somehow I get on the floor. We doing the interview Indian style, cross legs.
Yeah.
I get back up. Somehow I get back up. I'm packing up my equipment. We getting ready to walk out. I'm walking out the door. For some reason, God's hand was there. I put the engineer hit the song. It was like, music make me lose control. Music. Now I'm walking out the door. I'm just like, let's go. And now I'm Fatman Scoop now.
Right.
But I'm just bullshit. I'm walking out. Here we go now. And I'm walking out the door. So Jay Brown, who was the A&R at the time, heard me doing this shit as I'm walking out. He said, yo, come back in and do that shit. I said, yo, listen, bro, I write my shit on a piece of paper. I take this seriously. He said, nah, just go in there and do the shit. I was like, yo, listen, man, I'm not doing that shit. I write my shit on a piece of paper. I take this shit seriously, bro. I come from the days of Rakim where niggas wrote it down and not all this shit off the top of your head. He said, yo, just go in there and do the shit. So now I'm in nigga face. We in each other's face. Like I said, I'm not doing it. You want me to come back and do it tomorrow, motherfucker? I'll do it, but I'm not doing it. So now we in each other's face now.
Yeah.
Now I'm light skinned and he light skinned. This is a light skinned argument now. This is a real light skinned altercation.
So
you know about that, sir. You understand when it's a light skinned altercation.
It wasn't that loud.
So now we arguing. Now we arguing with each other, right? So he said, just go in there and do the shit. So I said, fuck that. Because now I'm mad.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it, just give me the motherfucking headphones. So I went in there, they played the shit, and whatever you hear on there is what happened that one time.
Damn.
So if you listen to the end of the record, you hear me go, let's go now, let's go now, let's go now, let's go. Oh man. Now bring it back now. Because I was fucking 350 pounds. So that one pat, and then once, so now they make the record. Missy calls me later that night because she had like an ACL back then.
Yeah.
She couldn't come. She didn't meet me there. She said, Scoop, this record is you, whatever the fuck you did, it's crazy. Now she called me on the warm line. She didn't call me on the hotline. She didn't call me on the shit Puff called me on. She called me on the artist shit.
Yeah.
She said, yo, listen, this shit is crazy. I love it. She said, what, you don't even understand what you did. I said, okay, cool. So I go and that's it. They have some other record that they put out first on Missy. I don't think the record worked. Like it was like a buzz record, but it didn't work. And they said, we're going to go with Lose Control. I said, okay. And now here I am again as the record promoter. I'm like, okay, I'm going to work the record.
Right.
Yeah.
I never touched that record ever. Niggas took that shit and they ran with it. And then it was like music. And that shit, boom. And the same time, Mariah Carey comes to me. And that's, so now I'm on the level of those two records.
Right. Yeah.
So Mariah comes to me, same shit. One night, Mariah calls on the, because I work overnights, Mariah calls on the warm line.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Mariah. I'd like to speak to Scoop. Fuck you, I'm George Bush. Get the fuck out of here. Right? So calls back. Scoop, it's Mariah. Man, eat a dick. You know, like, because now I'm like, stop playing with me. Eat a
Playing
dick.
on my phone.
You playing on my fucking phone. Like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Stop acting like a fucking.
You didn't think it was her?
No, because I'm like, why the fuck would
late at
Mariah
night.
Carey be calling Hot 97 at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Right.
So I'm like, yo, eat a dick on that boom. Like, and I'm banging the phone.
And you know, back then you could hear him when it bang.
Right, because back then when you banged the phone, it wasn't just hitting the button.
Hell yeah.
She like,
They knew you was mad.
She was like, oh, it's Mariah. Can I just talk? Go fuck yourself. Eat a dick. Boom. So then the hot ass line calls. Now I know it's some shit. So I'm like, so my boss Tracy Cloherty says, would you stop cursing out Mariah and answer the fucking phone?
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. So
she said, so Mariah, it's like 3 or 4 minutes later, so Mariah must have woke Tracy Cloherty up.
Yeah.
And she was like, Tracy, because Tracy, she was not the person to be fucked. Like, we call her the ice queen. She said, would you please pick up the phone, the fucking phone, and speak to Mariah, please? And then she banged it on me.
Yeah.
She banged it on me. So, bang.
You knew what time it
I
was,
already know
though.
what time it was. So Mariah calls back. I'm like, sorry. She's like, come down to the studio. So I go down to the studio and shit. And the next day, and she's down there. So I get down there. I'm like, because this is big shit now.
Yeah.
So I didn't even want the beat. I was like, I'll go down there. I'll do whatever the fuck I'm going to do on this beat because I don't want the beat to leak. I don't want nothing, That was at the beginning of leaking.
Yeah.
So Mariah, I'm waiting for Mariah. I don't know if Jermaine Dupri was there. I forget. Maybe he was there. And I'm waiting for Mariah like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Mariah probably comes in at like 10:30. She comes in with a pair of fucking dark-ass glasses on, on some real diva shit. On some real diva shit.
Got a style on you after how you did it.
Not that fake. Not that fake diva shit, that real diva
live,
shit. So, this is right after Glitter.
Yeah.
You remember Glitter?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Glitter it was a flop.
Yeah.
Big time flop. I mean, like, flop, like, you got to go and put your head down flop. Like, apologize flop.
It's crazy.
So I'm sitting in the room with her, and it's me and her. And I'm like, she was like, oh, I know your wife, because at the time I was married to my second wife. She was like, I know your wife is sick. You came down here. Thank you very much. Can I buy a pair of Versace eyeglasses? What can I do and shit? Because, when you got that kind of bread, you just throw people shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said, nah, I'm cool. So I'm sitting in the room with her, and it's just me and her. And I'm like, Mariah, check this out. I'm going to just be real with you. You could quit right now. I mean, the last album wasn't a success. You got like 500-600 million. Why not just fucking say fuck it? You walk away, you got all your bread. And she said something that I live with to this day. she said one of the things that changed my life. She was like, look, I quit when I fucking want to quit. Not when people tell me to quit. I'll do this shit until I'm ready to give it up. But I'm not ready to give it up. When I'm ready to give it up, I'll give it up. But I don't fucking quit for nobody.
Yeah.
I do this shit. When I'm ready to go, I go. I'm not quitting. And I got something to prove. Emancipation of Mimi, number one, immediately.
Of course. Of course.
Immediately.
And I learned you're gonna have haters.
Of course.
But you can't listen to those haters. You gotta do it until you tired of doing it. So yo, Krew season, what them niggas talking about women for? That nigga don't know nothing about women.
You see the comments, huh? You see the comments, huh?
Them niggas think they Kevin Samuels Jr.
You know what I'm saying?
They dance that.
You see the comments?
You can't listen to what people say.
Yeah.
They gonna say what they gonna say. Fuck them. As long as you feel that this is what you want to do, when y'all niggas wake up and say, you know, I'm gonna go to my wife, or I'm gonna go get an eighth of coke, and I'm gonna sell that shit on 45, or when you do that, then it's time to be done.
Yeah.
But you don't ever quit based on what somebody else say.
Yeah.
Facts.
The same people who were shitting on glitter when Emancipation of Mimi came out, they was like, yo, this shit is the most fire ever. Bandwagon.
But that shit was fire though.
So now we going to Good Morning America.
Yeah.
So now we at Good Morning America. I see Mimi again. I see Mariah again. So she like, what I tell you? She said, it ain't never over. I said, thank you very much, ma'am. Appreciate it. So we did that, and then we did the VH1, and you know, Mariah is one of the most kind people that I just good soul. I know she gets a bad rap for diva, but everything that every dealing I ever had with her,
solid.
She was fucking amazing. Like, you know, just very kind person. I never saw any of the shit that anybody else talking about. I never saw any of that.
Yeah.
When she was, all her dealings with me were always like really, really solid and genuine and beautiful. Now, I don't know, you could curse a nigga out now.
Yeah.
You got $700 million. She
should have cut your ass out for hanging up on her and all that shit she was saying.
She should have ate my ass right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at nigga, you got...
She should have stalled you out right when she seen
it. Right there.
Strip, nigga.
No. What she should have told me straight up was, nigga, you have 2 1/2 record. Go sit down.
Right.
Look, I done made albums of hits.
Right.
You got a record and a half, nigga. Leave me alone.
And you was gonna have to eat that.
I would have ate that with a spoon.
Yeah,
what am I gonna say to her? But she said, I'm gonna explain something to you. You don't quit until you want to quit.
Yeah.
Don't ever let anybody dictate. And that's my attitude with haters. Haters are usually people who like you, but they either want attention or they're misguided. So one time it's just how you deal with haters.
Yeah.
So one time I was on Hot 97 and I would say a bunch of stupid shit on Hot 97. You know, one time I said the only good black business is a drug operation. You know,
I know they was on your ass.
Black business will fuck some shit up now.
Yeah.
Okay, black business will fuck some shit up. But if you tell Taekwon to be at the dock at 8 a.m. to pick up a half a key, he's gonna be there for that.
Yeah, of course.
7:30.
He's gonna be there at 7:30 for that key and a half.
Yeah.
But if you tell that nigga to sew these pants, you getting that shit at 3 o'clock the next afternoon.
Yeah.
So I say, yo, the worst, the best. The only good black business is a drug operation. So when I said that shit, back then there was no cancel culture. They would call the radio station. Or they would come and protest. So what they did was they came and protested in front of Hot 97, maybe 50, 60 people. So they called me and said, you know, niggas is down here protesting about the shit you said last night. So I got in my car and I came, took a shower, got in my car, came down to the radio station. And people were outside. So I just came out and I said, okay, well, I'm here. You know, what's the problem? I said, this is facts. That's what it is. Then I offered.
Goddamn me.
Then I offered niggas pizza. I said, y'all want to come upstairs? Couple
Yeah.
niggas came upstairs, ate pizza over.
Yeah.
Because people are haters, but they usually just want to fuck with you or they want to get a reaction out of you. Every hater that I've confronted has wound up fucking with me.
Right.
See, hey,
That's that's the game.
Which is why we didn't run into that shit so much with this pod, bro. I'm talking about on Twitter.
What kind of shit have you run into?
Bro, we get hate 24/7. You ask her, we get hate 24/7.
Give me some hate.
But
Give me some hate that I can listen to.
These niggas is that small ass table. These niggas is misogynist. These niggas hate women.
Brokies.
These niggas be abusing women. They broke. They doing this. They doing that. All that crazy
shit.
shit like that.
Don't never say you're lying though.
Here's the problem, and this is what is happening with Kevin Samuels. Kevin said, because I tried to interview Kevin Samuels, he never gave me the interview. I understand that. I respect that. You so hot now. You can only fuck with certain people. I understand the game. I got it.
Yeah.
But I don't get mad. I understand what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Cool. The thing with Kevin Samuels is this, and I'm gonna say this, Meg, and I know your whole shit is good. Look at it, it's already your whole shit is starting to look not right. Women don't like the truth.
Yeah.
A lot of women, I'm not going to say all women, but a lot of women don't like the truth.
Yeah.
Facts.
See, and I'm going to explain this to y'all. Just follow me.
Yeah, pinky.
Men deal with the truth every day.
Always.
Yo, nigga, your record ain't hot. If you don't get this record, if you don't do X, Y, and Z by this amount of time, you're fired.
Fact.
Yeah.
Women don't usually get that. Men deal in a world where you get told the rawest possible scenario. That is why they say when a man comes home, his house should be his castle, because out there it's a war.
Fast.
Okay, women don't deal with that. A lot of times women get coddled. So when you are hearing the truth, you don't like it.
Exactly.
So here's the thing. What y'all want to do is, because you don't like it, you want to cancel the man.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. You can do that, but you're still going to be in your fucking house alone.
That's real.
If you don't listen, you still gonna be in your house alone. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Instagram at Fatman Scoop. Send me death threat. I don't give a fuck. You do what you want.
Right.
But the problem is you don't want to deal with the truth. Now, does Kevin Samuels say it in the harshest way? Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
He says you're fat. My only problem with Kevin Samuels is very simple. You judging someone is relative. Okay? Right. You can't really say what's a 5. That's a 5 to you, homie. Your 5 is my 10. A woman that is 5'5" and 260, that's a go for me. I like ass. If your ass is 100 pounds out of that 250, I'm good with that. Okay, you don't have titties. Fine. Put nipples on the ass. I'm fine with all of that. Like, I'm good with all of that. So if your legs and your ass are 120 pounds of that 250, I'm good. Listen, I've dealt with women that are fucking 5'6" and 285. I weigh 280. You are 5 pounds heavier than me, but I'm going to roll in that bed with you.
Yeah.
We're going to fight in that bed. That's the shit I like. I like plus-size women. So how you to tell me that this woman is a 2 because of what you like?
Right.
That's right.
It's all relative. That's the only problem I have with Kevin Samuels. You can't rate, because there are women on there that he may have called a 2 that I'm going to fuck you on Thursday.
Right.
I'm going to fuck you on Thursday.
I guarantee you, once we get into these topics, they're going to say the same shit.
Yeah.
Watch when we talk about these topics.
Well, I mean,
shit lined up,
they can say whatever they want. Here's the thing. You can try to cancel that man. You could do whatever you want, but it ain't gonna stop you.
True.
Now you'll write a petition. You'll sign 11,000. Me and my best friend, actually, Kim White, we were talking about this. You will sign a petition. 35,000 motherfuckers to cancel Kevin Samuels. But you won't fucking do a petition to fucking say fight against the unvaccinated and say, you can go into you can have the right to go in here or whatever, your body, your choice. But you're gonna do some dumb shit like fight Kevin Samuels. You're not gonna do the real shit.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sign a petition against vaccine discrimination, but you gonna sign a fucking petition to cancel Kevin Samuels. You can't cancel him.
That's the way it go, man.
You can't cancel him because he doesn't have sponsors.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So he said, "Fuck you, I don't care." Fuck,
Exactly.
eat a dick. You can't cancel a man that doesn't have sponsors.
Exactly.
Don't have nobody to answer to.
It's
all me.
The smartest thing he ever did was never take. I think Cash App is my fucking sponsor. Get at it.
Fact.
So that I mean that's. I know there's going to be women that are mad about that, but you got to suck it up and eat it because we eat it every day as men.
Got to.
A nigga will tell you in a minute, your hairline is nervous, bro. You got to eat that
Real quick. Early.
Hey, at this point, we're going to get into the quick hit segment.
Are we ready?
Okay, first question. When you run into a woman, does the type of date that you take her on match the intentions? And give me an example.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Repeat that again, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's almost
Gotta process.
no, because it's almost like when you get hit in the face.
Right.
Wait, hold on. I gotta take this. Let me take the knee for 8. Take the knee.
Yeah,
let me get back up. Let me dust my shit off.
Yeah.
Give it to me one more time.
I'm gonna answer it first. That way you can get the
No.
perspective.
I'm gonna take it on. Give it to me.
When you run into a woman, does
Right.
the type of date that you take her on match your intentions for said woman?
No, because if I take a woman on a date, I'm gonna do. It depends, like it depends on the woman. It depends on what the situation is. I've had dates where I did the corniest shit. I was getting my car washed.
Yeah.
And in New York, they detail your car. It takes another 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And I just sat there with the woman and we guessed whose car belonged to who.
Yeah.
That was one of the best dates I ever had in my life. 0.
Right. Yeah.
It was so dope. We didn't even go eat. I just took her home.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. There are dates that the average date for me is probably gonna run 300, maybe, because
Okay.
if I go to somewhere like
Did you get that ass though? 300.
No, that's
Did you
good.
get that ass?
yeah, but
though?
you gotta understand, New York's 300 is maybe
true.
Houston's
Maybe about
150.
150, 125.
Did you get the ass?
Hold on. I'm gonna get into that. My average date is about 300. If you go to a decent restaurant, you go to Tao, you go to one of my favorite restaurants is Carmine's in New
Okay.
York. I don't know if y'all have that here. That's gonna cost you. That's $100 a plate. That's 200 right there.
Yeah.
Okay. You might go get drinks. I don't drink, but I gotta watch her drink.
20 a pop.
That's
20 a
70
pop.
right there. That's two.
Yeah.
Now we looking at 270.
Yeah.
Before we even talk about gas. Gas is $4 a gallon now, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you might hang out, you might do whatever. So the average date is gonna cost 300. But see, I don't look at it in terms of the number. I look at it as in terms of the threshold. There is a certain amount of money that I've made up in my mind that I'm going to spend on said woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Fact.
If it goes past this number,
Yeah.
I'm out.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I get what you're saying.
Like if it goes past number X,
Yeah.
I'm out. Like I said, the average date in New York is, if you have decent money, is 300. Now, somebody will say, haters, you're a simp. See, but you don't understand. Simping has nothing to do with money. It's action.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
People. I noticed that the people who talk about simping have no money.
That's a lot of times it be true.
A lot
of times that be true.
$300 is not my breaking point.
Right.
My breaking point is when it's $1,500.
Yeah.
Here's
1,500, no ass.
Well, I don't see.
Gotta press charges on her, yeah.
Hold on. So listen, follow me right now. Follow me right now.
Yeah.
We all have, as men and women, we have unrealistic expectations.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you telling me that you spend $1,500 and you're gonna just fuck tonight, and then women's expectations are, I'm supposed to lollygag around with you on 5 or 6 dates and nothing happened.
Right.
So we both have unrealistic expectations. For me, I look at spending money as the cost of doing business. Again, I'm going to say this for everybody. You take it how you want to take it, and you be in your house, walk around your fucking living room, and walk it off and take an extension. Pick a woman that's in your price range and stay in your fucking lane.
What we been saying?
Take the woman that you can afford and stay in your lane.
That's
if
it.
you could afford a woman that is a $300 date, you fuck with that.
Yeah.
There have been women that I've had conversations with them, and they like, yo, listen, boom, 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 yeah, we gonna go shopping. Where we going shopping? Louis. Well, okay, yeah, you know, hey, shit. I done brought bags with the best of them. I done brought fucking Louis and Gucci bags with the best, fucking Chanel, Balmain. I done bought everything that niggas wear, I done brought.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
So a $3,000 bag don't shake me.
Right.
I'm not going with it home. So I said, well, how much we gonna drop in there? You know what I mean? I'll go in there and get you a bag, a fucking keychain, whatever. Oh, no, we're going to drop $10K, leave me alone. Because now I'm out of my league.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because I don't, there's no value in it for me.
Right.
Even if I fuck you, there's no value in the $10,000 payment for that.
$10K, I need you, your friends.
Hold on. Hold on, 1 second.
Family functioning.
Hold on.
Total package.
Let's take it back.
Yeah, we taking the items back
No,
too.
hold on. Listen now. DeAndre Hopkins. Fucking Dak Prescott.
Right.
J.J. Watt.
That's $100 for them.
Them niggas is like 10 grand. Here.
Yeah.
Them niggas will get them women 10,000
Like, leave me alone.
to leave me the fuck
Leave me
alone.
alone.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Okay, so there's different pain points. If you go on a date and you can't look at the check and sign the shit like this,
Without looking at it.
Yeah.
when I go on a date, if it's $300-400, leave me alone, sir. How much? I don't. Here, man. Here's a $40 tip. Okay, thank you very much. If I gotta look at that shit and say, wait a hold on, the edamame was $7,500. What kind of shit is this? Wait up, hold on. The calamari was $600. No. Throw that shit up.
I didn't
Throw
order
it up.
gratuity.
Who ordered gratuity?
Who ordered gratuity, sir? What the fuck is tax on here for?
Hey.
What is tax on here for?
You got to start looking at the woman. What did you eat? We splitting this. We splitting
A
this.
couple of different things. You gotta know a couple of different things. Here's the problem. We like to fuck first and talk last.
True.
I do it in reverse. I'll talk your fucking ear off, and then we're gonna get in the bed.
Facts.
Because I need to know something about you.
Yeah.
See, if I'm talking to you, I'm gonna know exactly where you are because I'm finding out.
I literally just said that.
Oh, you a mother. Oh, cool. This is what your goal. This is what your pain points are. This is what your core values are. I don't like women. And listen, y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want about me. I don't like women that are all on that shit. I love women that have a motherly vibe. I like, even it could be, then you're gonna have an ass now. Then you're gonna have an ass now. Okay, now, no sir.
Got to.
No, we gotta clear. Then you're gonna have an ass.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's
It's a requirement.
right. We're gonna,
That's preference.
That's standard issue right
Respect my dog
His
preference.
preference.
right. That's
Respect his
you're gonna
preference.
have no titties. Fine.
That's cool.
Right.
But gotta have ass.
You're gonna have an ass now. But that is not my determining factor.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of women who have an ass like the side of a car door. However, they are terrible people.
True. Me too. I know a lot of them too.
So just because when you have an ass, because ass is in we are all black men. We are appreciators. Excuse me. We are appreciators of ass.
Yeah.
So I can see you in your eyes. You're thinking about the asses that you've had in your life.
abundance.
I can see it in
I'm
your
thinking about
eyes.
how long I got to talk to her.
Sir. No, sir.
That nigga say I'm sizing the money up.
Are we wait till you say Bo cross the line, or we wait till I cross the line?
Sir, you're light skinned, so it's gonna cancel out. So you having a light skin.
You're right. We ain't got no time. Let's just go straight to fucking.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Talk to the woman. Because the problem is you don't know nothing about them. So when you find out they got one eye, diabetes, and half a leg, you say, what the fuck just happened? You don't know anything.
Yeah.
So I was on a TV show called Celebrity Big Brother in England.
Yeah.
It's when they put 30 people in the house, no internet, no phone, no nothing.
Yeah.
I happen to be in there with Jenna Jameson, Teen Mom, Farrah Abraham, fucking Janice Dickinson, a couple of people.
Yeah.
People can put a charade on for a certain amount of time.
Absolutely.
Then eventually they're gonna become
Got
them.
to.
That's
They're
fact.
gonna let it
That's fact.
down.
That's fact.
So I want to talk to you. I need to know something about you. So for me, your ass is not as important as whether I can fall asleep with you.
Facts.
If I can't close my eyes and actually get like real REM sleep, not that, because we've all been in the situation where you hold the woman and if she then you fucking wake up. I've been there.
Yeah.
We've been in the shit where we in the bed and we fucking like, yo, it's 4 o'clock, but I can't go to sleep, man. Fucking, I've got up and drove home because I couldn't trust being in the same room. If I can't do that, I don't give a fuck what you look like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because just because you look good does not mean you are good.
That's real.
Garbage comes in a diamond trash can on a regular basis.
That's right.
I have gone through many a fat ass to understand this. It's not, you don't, as a man who's traveled the world and had groupies or whatever you want to say, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I almost got killed in front of my job, in front of Hot 97. I almost got shot in my face because of some shit like that.
Yeah.
When I had that experience happen, I started talking more
Yeah.
because had I known little certain things,
Right.
Could have avoided that.
I could have avoided that. My man got killed. A radio DJ in New York got killed because something had happened and he didn't know that the woman he was fucking with was connected.
Yeah.
You don't want to play that.
Right.
Anybody out here, you take it how you want. And this is for men and women, but I'm going to use women as an example. Interview your ladies
Yeah.
That's real.
because they are applying for a position on your team.
That's facts.
If you don't know anything, everybody wants to see the ass and fuck first, but if you don't know anything about that woman,
Yeah.
what do you know she's capable of?
Exactly.
You don't know what's going behind it.
You can, we can see a bad chick, but you got flat tires, homie. You call it Safe Flight Auto Glass because your whole shit is broke.
Yeah.
So you have to pick the right woman. Does this make sense to you?
Definitely.
absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So what is your stance on this?
But a date, if we talking a number on a date, they know my slogan. $40, I need that ass. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they hit $39, I'm looking.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
The talking stop. You looking at the bill?
Let me ask you a question.
That's the old days.
So you want the ass that night?
Like I say, if it's over $40,
Prior marriage.
I need that.
Okay,
I need that.
so look at this.
It ain't even got to be that night, but it got to be in that week, or we are finished.
Okay. So your threshold is $40.
Yeah, it's $40.
All right. So hold on. Let me get this right. You spend $40. You gotta fuck her.
I got to.
Okay.
Got to.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Preference.
Tell me something about this woman other than she got a fat ass.
Oh, I'm gonna know a lot about it. I'm a swift talker. They'll tell you, I am a swift.
Right, so you're talking.
Yeah. And I get to the point, but in a funny way.
Right,
so
right,
they don't even know they answering what I need to know.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
See, the thing that, and I will not say I'm an Idris Elba or Drake.
Yeah.
My thing is that I was always able to
Yeah.
I was always
Yeah.
Oh shit, you saw her.
Yeah.
And then it's
It's
so I understand what you're saying.
When you bring it out
science to it.
as something funny, something for real, to most women, they won't catch the real in it. They'll just see the funny and they'll
Right.
answer the question.
Also something that's very important that men need to understand is when you're talking to a woman, you need to understand certain things. The first thing that a woman asks herself when she's dealing with you is he safe?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
If you're funny, if you're affable, if you're kind, if you're all of that, being safe will take precedence over a lot of shit.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
time.
It take pressure off of them.
All the time.
Yes. So
That's why the pressure come at the bill for me.
Right. Okay. Wait, hold on. So listen.
You ain't safe at the $39.99.
So let me ask you a question. Where are you taking these women? Applebee's or
We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere you want to go.
Sir, that's not even an appetizer.
We can go anywhere you want to go.
Just know the number. Sir, that's
number.
not even half a drink.
Just know the number. You can go. Look. She can go. Look, she can go $39.99, right? And then she can say, "Look, I'm gonna take my own shit from here on out. Go, do your thing. Okay, I won't even be soft."
So let me ask you a question.
Nigga crazy.
No. This is real because that's his threshold. That's his.
That ain't his real threshold.
That's his 300.
Now, hey, that's the broke me threshold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I was a single man now, it'd be a little more.
Right.
It would be a little more. Well, it'd be a lot more, but you know.
Right.
But as soon as you hit that number, it's over with.
Well, listen, everybody has their threshold that they.
But I'm talking about I can't be seen with you in person no more until I get the ass. Right? We can talk.
Can't go out
we
in
can
public.
talk on the phone and all that, but you know what I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. I have a question for you because this is interesting. If the woman said, "Give me 300 and we could fuck," would that be better for you?
No.
Why?
At that point, it's like prostitution.
Okay, but hold on now. Hold on, sir.
Prostitution.
Hold on.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
I know where you're going. I know where you're trying to go.
Let me walk you through, sir.
Yeah. Let me hear.
At the end, you could say whatever you want. At the end of the day, you always pay for ass.
Of course.
Whether it's a rent, an engagement
in some form,
ring,
you're paying for it.
You're paying for it.
Yeah.
So you're $39.99, right?
Yeah.
Let's say that's $40, right?
Yeah, we on $40.
5 dates, right? It's $200. Say the woman came to you and said, "Fuck it, I don't even want the dates. I want the $200." You don't want to take that?
No.
Okay.
Because, like I say, I gotta know this woman.
Okay, but listen, you can know her, but here's the thing. I can only speak for myself.
Yeah.
Time is money.
Yeah, of course.
So, would you rather circumvent all of the getting to know somebody's favorite color and all that shit that you got? Oh, what's your favorite color? Blue. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Would you rather cut through all of that and get what you want? Or would you rather spend that time doing $5, $39, $40 dates?
No, because I'm thinking like a street person, back in the day street person, right?
Okay.
Like you just said, your homie got killed because he didn't know.
Yeah, but see that.
No.
But hold on.
If he would have just like he was in the same predicament,
right?
Almost in the same predicament of he just wanted to smash. So basically, he could have just gave her the $200 and only smashed, and it would have happened like that.
Yeah, but guess what? You're doing the same thing.
No. If I'm taking on a date, I'm taking on a date, I am talking to this woman.
What? If you talk to her on the phone,
I am talking to this woman.
Listen. So let's look at it this way. If you talk on the phone with her, and instead of going on those 4 dates, you just gave her $200, that's prostitution to you?
That's prostitution.
How is it prostitution when you still get to the end?
If she asks me for the money, I am going to look at her different. Like, I am not supplying your life.
Yeah, but you're doing the same thing in a different way.
Morally, I'm not doing it like that.
Wait. Hold on. The difference is this. With prostitution, it's like you said, if you just want the ass, you pay the $200 once.
Right.
But if I go on this one date, I'm gonna hit 5-6 times before I go on the other date. So I'm getting more. I'm getting more value.
But hold on.
39.
Hold on now. Hold on. We dealing in a gray area. Okay. Because who said you're gonna beat 4 times or 5 times? You might get nothing.
Right. It's me. It's me.
All right,
you
chocolate pimp.
The dark skin.
All right, chocolate pimp. All right, Akon pimp. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a proponent for prostitution.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm saying that at the end of the day, you're gonna pay for it. So, depending on who you are and where you are, it might be a better trade to just know what it is. So I had a girl on my show. She was like, I just want the money. Like, give me the money and let's do this.
Yeah.
Everybody got mad at me because I said, okay, that sounds like a deal. and they say, oh, fuck you. No, if you're a busy man, you want to get to the business, get it done.
Saving time.
Yeah.
Because I don't have 20 hours. You have to understand to bag a woman, now this might be, SEAL pimp, kind of Akon pimp shit that you doing.
Yeah.
It takes time to talk to a woman.
Facts.
No woman just say, oh, here, give me a pussy. No, it takes time.
Yeah.
So, would you rather?
He said don't take time. He was like,
He said don't take everybody.
Sometimes I just ready to throw it out there. Like a red snapper. They just out there.
Let's get, because me and him, we all caramel. Let's get to some light skin stuff.
Here we go. Let's go, Kenny. Get in your bag.
How long does it take you to get from phone number to elbows in the air? How long does it take?
Tell the truth.
Oh, come on.
Tell the truth.
what's the typical time?
Nowadays,
sir, curly hair,
Tell the truth.
curly hair, light skin, sir. Give me a number, sir.
Nowadays,
Yes.
Man, I take my time nowadays.
No.
I don't rush it like that. I don't.
Prime.
Give me sir. Give me a time.
Prime McKinney with the scope eye.
Babyface assassin.
Come on.
That's what I want to hear.
Come on, sir.
Man.
You're taking too long, sir. You're trying to clean yourself up. You can't clean
your face off, Kenny. That's what I need.
Clean my face off.
Sir, I just want to
about 2 or 3 hours. We'll say about 2.
Hold on, sir.
2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
I want, when the tape plays back, you're going to see a lot of stuttering, sir.
What? I'm just saying, 2 or 3 hours.
So
I really don't time it like that, but I'm just saying.
So what you're saying is, when you meet a chick, if you meet a chick at 10:25, you're fucking her at 12:30.
Where am I meeting at?
Wherever you
The
tell
club.
Yeah. If I meet her in the club that night at 12 o'clock at night, and she say, "What am I doing afterwards?" Yeah, I'm fucking.
Okay.
We already know what the plan is.
Okay, yeah. But an average woman that has some goddamn common sense.
You meet at the grocery store.
You meet at her.
No, 'cause I'm gonna need to-
what the fuck is it called?
H-E-B?
Here? What the fuck does HEB even mean?
Herbert E. Butt. For real.
That's for real though. That's for real though.
Shout out. I used to work for it back in the day. You know what I'm
That's for
saying?
real though.
So you
Herbert
meet
E.
at-
Butt.
you
Meet at a
Herbert E. Butt.
grocery store. No, I'm not gonna try to fuck because I don't know who she is. I'm gonna have to talk
But
to
sir,
her.
you don't know who she is in the club.
Well, see,
You are not making sense.
that's a different story. When I see her in the club, I'm looking at her physical appearance, and I'm ready to do that. When
You
I
know
see her in the
what type
grocery
of time
Oh,
store,
she don't know.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just. No, I think she might be trying to get some groceries out of me.
Now
I ain't got time
this
for
all goes. Hold on, no, sir.
I ain't got
This
time for
all goes back into
and I did talk to her in the club too.
right, but it was very quick, sir. It's a, give me some pussy. Thank you very much.
No, it wasn't like that. No. It's a, hey, how you doing? What you doing? Where you from?
I'm
here?
from
You know
Kansas.
what I'm
Okay,
saying?
give it to
cool.
me. Give it to me. Come
Go
on.
ahead.
Okay, cool. Where you from? Okay, cool. You from Kansas? Yeah, from Port Arthur. What you doing out here? Blah blah. I'm here with my
I'm here
friends.
with my
Okay, when you go
cousin.
back.
She got diabetes.
Oh, cool. Damn, I gotta go. I can't pay for that.
It's not a venereal disease, sir.
I can't pay for that medical bill.
She
that you
get
trying
deep
to push
too
on me.
quick. We gotta go. She's emotionally hurt.
Too deep. Why do you know about your cousin with diabetes? You got diabetes or what's going on?
Yeah, I got
You know what I'm
diabetes.
saying? What? How we hit the club? We taking drinks and shots and shit.
Well, I'm not supposed to be drinking this shit. It's fucking sugar. But fucking, I'm here. I got diabetes, whatever. So it takes you 2 minutes to talk to a woman.
Oh, that's 2 minutes. In the club, you're going to get at least 15 minutes. Have
Okay,
a
cool.
conversation.
So this is the big problem with women, and they don't understand. This is another problem that women deal with.
Yeah.
Y'all get mad. Women get mad when you get judged on how you appear to be. You have to dress the way you want to be treated.
Oh, I got killed for that every time I say it.
This is actually.
I get killed for that every time I say it. No, talk that shit.
No,
I always say that.
No, wait.
man.
I didn't say
always say that.
Hold on.
I
I said it. Hold on, stop.
Go ahead.
Hold on, stop. I said it.
Go ahead.
I fucking said
Go
it.
ahead.
I said it. Nobody on the Krew season said, I said this shit. As a man who's been through a lot of shit and seen a lot of shit, I said it. You dress and you conduct yourself in the way you want to be treated.
about
So
to kill
you
me for it
cannot
anyway.
figure. You cannot say to yourself, I fucking have no clothes on my Instagram and expect people to talk to you about Jesus. So, for example, if you have... Your whole shit is not right.
You been saying this shit, fella.
Hold on, listen. No. Let's
real shit.
No, let's be real here.
I'm not with it, but go ahead.
I'm with it.
I'm not with it.
You're not going to a real estate agent looking for a car, like we said.
It's different. It's a difference between respect respect and intentions.
Yeah, but sir, listen.
There's a difference. You can see a woman butt ass
okay,
naked,
they're
but you're not gonna
respecting
approach her and say, "Hey, I just
themselves.
want to fuck."
But
Say,
listen,
"Hey, I like the way you look.
You're
I like
not-
the way you look." I'm gonna respectfully approach you. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, but see, you're not listening. You're not understanding.
Okay, what am I
Men
not
are
understanding?
visual creatures.
We are.
course.
Okay,
Yes.
so what you put in front of that person is gonna be what it is. For example, you walk in. I give you a good example. I was in Gucci with my ex-wife. My driver and one of my dudes who was working for me. At this time, I didn't wear shades. I didn't do anything. I had a pair of fucking flip-flops on, a white T-shirt. This is ghetto Harlem days.
Right.
My man who was driving me, he was working with me at the time. He had on aviators. He had on all kinds of shit. Right. My wife was a beautiful woman. They went to him and said, "So, sir, what do you want to buy for your wife?" Meanwhile, I'm the nigga with all the money. They went past me because I don't look like that.
You got the money. Yeah.
Everything is based on appearances. So you have to understand, if you put yourself this way, you cannot not expect for this to come back.
But did they disrespect you in that whole instance?
They don't have to.
That's all. Did they
don't
disrespect
have
you?
to. We talking about appearance.
No, this is the difference,
Appearance, Kenny.
I don't care what your
Appearance.
appearance is. You're not going to disrespect somebody just because
Nobody said
appearance.
about disrespect.
You're not
It's a
understanding.
preconceived thought when
No,
you
but
see
what
them.
you just said, if she's dressing naked, don't get mad because somebody says, "Hey, I just want to fuck you" when they first see you. I want to
So
fuck you.
what else
That's
are they
it.
supposed to think about?
Say, "Hey, how you doing? You look good on your Instagram."
but wait up,
pictures."
hold on.
My intentions are to fuck,
Right.
yes, but I'm gonna respectfully come at you about it. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, bitch, I want to fuck you." That's all you.
Oh yeah,
look
but
like.
we not talking. I wouldn't do that either. That's not my shit. But you have to understand, this is what people are seeing.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So
right.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you are if you're sitting here, and there's some white man here sitting here with a suit and tie and shit like that, and you ask somebody to come in and who they gonna buy life insurance from?
Oh, probably the guy in the suit and tie
Why?
because he's dressed in appearance of a
Because he
businessman.
looks the part, right?
Of a businessman.
Right. He looks the part of a businessman. It says business, right? So if you look the part of something that's a jump off, then you have to understand people are coming to you as a jump off.
It's not right, but it's
It's
true.
not right, but it's real.
It's just
Yes,
real.
but I'm saying the respect part of it.
Oh, no,
you still
no,
We
gotta
ain't talking about the
respect.
respect part.
Okay, yeah.
We said the approach when you first see them.
We're not talking about the
Yeah,
respect.
how your
They talking
presentation.
about the intention.
Your
They talking about the
presentation.
Yeah, y'all are talking about the
Talking about
intentions.
Your
Okay, cool.
presentation. Yes.
The respect part is you as a man,
Right.
How you approach women. But I have many friends that are beautiful, and they ask like, you can't even get through that door, sir.
Yeah.
But the way you present it, are you dressing
Like
like
sunshine.
no, sir, you're not getting through that door, sir. It's how you present it. So do you present it as a wife, or do you present it as a hot girl? If you present it as a hot girl, then you have to understand dudes are gonna treat
It
you
come
like
with
a hot
certain
girl.
things. That's it.
Okay,
That's it.
There are women that dudes look at, and you can take it. Y'all can take it however y'all want. The way a woman looks will make a guy determine two things if he's smart. Am I gonna wife this, or am I gonna play with this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is this play or is this wife?
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
for sure.
All your
So
intentions are based on how they look.
you got women can't get mad at how at how shit goes if you present yourself in a certain way. Now again, y'all gonna get mad. Fuck Fatman Scoop, but at the end of the day, you can say fuck you all you want, but you'll learn on your own.
It's the
Yeah,
truth.
they about to be on your ass for that.
I don't care. Be on my ass.
Fact.
Send me. I'll argue with every. I'm an AFDF warrior.
I love it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
I'm a QREWTY gangster. Fuck it. If y'all want me, come get me. But here's the thing. You can come get me all you want, but the facts are not going to change.
True. That's true.
And you'll have to live with it. Whether you figure it out today or 2 Thursdays from now, it's still going to be the same shit. Sorry, man.
Yeah. Which is why my answer is my answer, right? The question is, like, does the date match the intentions? What I would say is the date is going to match what my lifestyle is. If I like to go out and eat nice, then, yeah, if you with me and we chopping it up and we go out to eat, you're going to eat nice as well. But that's by byproduct of me wanting to eat nice. Where I veer off is whether or not we go out to begin with is what's going, if the intentions are going to determine that.
Wait, hold on now.
Intentions are going to determine that.
Walk me through that, sir.
If I meet a woman,
Right, bring me.
and I'm looking at you and we talking and you very shallow and I can just tell from the gate, okay, this shit is not going far. We are not going out in public, period.
need to.
we're going to go right to your house, typically because that's what they'll allow. Or you're going to come to my house, I'm going to hit, we're going to do whatever. But we're not going to go on an actual date.
So
now, there are some women that you run into that demand that type of thing.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, she's a woman of, certain caliber. You can't just go right to her crib.
Well, can I say one thing? I'm going to let you finish.
Sure, go ahead.
Women don't understand. This is another important thing for women to understand. You are worth what the market will bear. Okay? A lot of women want treatment of women that are superbly beautiful.
Yes.
You're not going to get the same thing.
Yes.
You are worth what the market will bear. Okay?
Oh,
Where we at on time?
we should be right there.
Oh, she already started it.
You already did?
It was at 28.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
You are worth what the market will bear for you. A lot of women get angry because they want to get treated the way this woman gets treated.
Right.
But she is getting treated a certain way because of what she looks like, her body, or whatever. Now, the second thing is that you have to understand the best gravitate to the best. So there is a woman out there right now, Planet Fitness down the street, that's doing like 3,000 squats, and she's throwing up what she ate tonight, so that on Friday night,
certain caliber of men.
when fucking Slim Thug walks through that door in the club, if she's in his eye line, it's on.
Right.
The best always gravitate to the best.
Right.
Continue your point, sir. I just want to bring that to the table.
Yeah, no, you're 1,000% right. But essentially what I'm saying is this. In this era that we in, the social media era where everybody is, constantly aware of what their options are at all times, right? Like I can go on my phone right now. I put up a picture earlier. I'm at, 400 likes, something crazy like that. That means out of those 400, maybe I could probably hit about 20 to 50 of those women.
Sir, that's
Typically. And that's generous.
No. That's what we used to call years ago. You're worth this many ladies.
Right.
So when you wake up in the morning, sir, you may be worth 300 ladies.
Right.
You, sir, may be worth 275 ladies, sir. You
Too many.
No, sir.
Come on, kid.
My worth is too much. Jeff Bezos type number. Bezos, whatever.
It's so astronomical. It can't fit on the
We going to Mars, baby.
We literally going to space, baby.
No, sir.
Houston, we have a problem.
I got too many.
That's light skin confidence. Continue, sir.
But yeah, so basically, essentially, like I said, everybody's constantly aware of what their market value is.
Yes,
So when you run into a certain type of woman, just like you said, we put them in one or two categories. Are we playing, or does she have potential? Now, the women with potential, we're gonna go on dates in public. We again, with the dates are gonna match my lifestyle. But if we playing, I'm not spending money on you because typically that's not required.
Okay, but again, it's what the market will bear.
Sure.
Right.
So there are women that are, and that's your personal preference. There are women in whatever your niche is that are so bad, they require to go to Cabo.
Got to.
They
First
require
date.
to do this. You got to figure out what your threshold is again.
Absolutely.
But wait.
That man is not spending more than $49.99. That ain't even a Spirit ticket to Cabo, nigga.
I was about to say, wait.
But depending on-
Let's slow it down
you got
because
that
again,
mouthpiece.
this is what I'm going to introduce.
that mouthpiece.
New information,
Okay,
right?
so bring me.
Just like you said, you're right. There are certain women that demand Cabo, and there's a nigga that's gonna pay for Cabo. But what we're not acknowledging is there's an exception to every rule,
Yes.
right? So for every nigga that's willing to pay for her Cabo, there's a nigga sitting back reaping the benefits with his feet kicked up, not doing a damn thing.
The
same woman.
Same woman.
You know what that is? That's what I call the Instagram factor. Let's take woman X. There's three kinds of men. The man that makes no comment. He's the one fucking. He's the actual one in the bed doing the fucking.
Told you I
Then
don't
there,
comment.
then there is, then there is the guy that says, "Oh, you're beautiful, great, cool," or "I like that recipe."
Right.
That's a guy that's trying.
Bending over backwards.
Then there's your beauty is so excellent it takes over the
one they screenshot. But I look at this nigga.
Remember,
Why won't they leave me alone?
No, but you got to remember how they talk.
You're like a sunrise in the morning.
Your beauty is so exquisite. It's the paradigm of time, and your beautiful sensuality queenness. Those are niggas who have no chance.
There's no chance.
It's like you said. It's levels.
It's levels to it.
I call them the ego boosters. The women need them.
Yeah, everybody
They're
do.
very important.
Everybody do.
We need
We do
that.
too.
We need you to feed that self-esteem.
We do.
To make it easy for us.
But the man who doesn't like you, if you're out there on Instagram, it's the motherfucker who don't like the pictures that you really need to worry about. Because you know why?
Facts.
He's already done it.
Facts.
He's been there. It's no nothing. And
Don't
just
need to
ladies,
like
I'm
these
going to tell you something. And y'all, I feel like I'm going to get the most hate mail. When a man reaches the top, whatever you want to call it, reaches the top, does what he has to do, conquer, it's a whole different vibe. So as a man, and I'm sure you guys can say it, it's a whole different feeling when you see the picture but you haven't done anything, as opposed to when you did it. You're like, oh yeah, it's cool. But when you don't see, when you didn't get it, it's like, God damn, well, fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Like so it's a whole
It's a
different.
picture.
No, but when you haven't hit something,
Yeah.
and you look at that picture, you're like, God damn, what the fuck is this?
Way more fascinating.
But when you've done it,
Yeah.
you look at the picture completely
Like it's
different.
old.
Like it's old. So, you know,
Like 50 Cent, it was nothing.
it was nothing. It was
All right,
nothing.
so
I don't know.
Continue,
Some
sir.
you gotta stare and be like, damn, I actually hit that. Let me look at this again.
No, but a lot of times,
I get you.
If you've ever been with a beautiful woman, there's times when you're in that bed and you say, well, what the fuck did I just say?
yeah.
To get, I mean, I've
her
done it. I was with him.
Made her
Hold on, what the fuck did I just say?
You had to say nothing.
I had a couple of those moments recently.
Surprise yourself,
So
huh?
wait, hold on.
No, we ain't talking about that story.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I just want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me work with the man.
Come on.
Do your
Come
thing.
on.
Sir, so you're in a situation where you have a lot of lady friends, right?
No, I don't have a lot of ladies.
But your ladies, do your ladies know? Because you're saying this. You see, when you
I am very vocal of mine.
we go.
Yeah.
okay. So because a lot of times, I give you major points for bravery because your whole shit must be tight and it's done the right way. Because nobody can just sit up here and say, yo, yeah, like the last time recently. Because guess what? The one thing you know about women is that they have the eyes. Sir.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
The most dangerous eyes are not the eyes that see it and they yell. It's the eyes that see
And don't
and they
say
compile information. And then they come back to you and say, on this day, you like this picture.
Yeah.
3:45 p.m.
But why did you put down this comment here?
Right.
But you know why that don't work on my dog? Because everything is, baby, we not nothing.
Right. But
He be honest though.
Hold on.
this is.
But I
Yeah,
want to
be
say
honest.
something. It goes back. It's what the market can bear.
Yeah.
This nigga got curly hair. He looks like Cesar Chavez Jr. You got the whole. No, listen. You got the right.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Pretty Ricky, what they call
It
him.
ain't like yours. It's a whole different kind of curl and light skin. You can do shit that the average dude can't do. You can say leave or live with it. You can do that.
I think a lot of dudes can do that if they stay within their ballpark.
Yeah, but the
within their
woman's
bar-
gotta like you to be able to say leave and live with it. Because most women will tell you when to leave, nigga.
Yeah, but that's the ones that they're out of your league and they're just dealing with you because they gave you a chance. You know, because a lot of dudes are shooting out of their league. There's a lot of women that you can be brutally honest with, and they'll either take it because a lot of them don't take it. They be like, okay, cool, we ain't that type, and I'll be like, okay, cool, deuces, we just ain't like that.
You're at a place in your life and you have enough skills. You have a light skin
I wouldn't
skill.
say you got
sir.
skill.
You have a light skin skill.
Shut him down there.
My own boy,
right. It would
you
be
won't
right.
hold my mixtape. Now you gonna shoot me down whenever.
No, but
That
listen.
mixtape ain't never coming out there.
Skill.
He'll get the mixtape. He'll get the mixtape. Give him time
You got
to get the
Fat Man
mixtape.
here. You put Fat Man on it.
You'll get the
Yeah,
mixtape.
I need some right now.
I believe you.
Scoop, give you 2 words. You might go. Yeah.
I believe
The Scoop effect instead of the Drake effect. I got the Scoop effect.
Here's the thing: you have a skill set and you have looks that you can do certain things. Again, we're talking about what the market can bear.
Yeah.
I do understand the reason that men lie is because we want what we want,
Right.
And one of the things that we do the most that hurts people is we lie. But here's the thing: women have to understand if we don't lie, there's no chance.
Yeah, we lie to ourselves too, though.
But I had to learn you win some and you lose some.
That's true.
There are women that I've wanted in my life that I didn't get.
Yeah.
You've got to go live with that.
Yeah.
Get in the shower with your hand. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
But you're going to live with that.
Right.
That's the life of a man. Women don't kind of deal with a lot of that stuff. Your pussy has to be very terrible to have a dude turn it down. When's the last time you just said, no, I don't want that pussy. Leave it. Get it away from me. No, you don't turn it down.
Yo, I do turn down. Pussy. What?
You do nothing.
If it don't look right to me, I'll turn it down.
No, but see, it has to not look right. So we've all been in a position where we looked at shit, wait, hold on now. I don't know what that is.
There's times where
I don't know what that is.
well, actually, there is times where a girl has fit my caliber, but I haven't or wouldn't have sex with her because it just wouldn't. It wouldn't work.
Did
it would mess
she
up.
want you more?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you ever say just fucking, okay, I'll take one for the team. I'll take my pants off and fuck you like an orangutan?
No, because it would just kill the vibe. It would ruin stuff. I'm not about to go through that.
Okay.
Like you said, if you talk to a girl and you start to understand, you start to I don't want to be the one to emotionally damage the woman. Really, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. That's crazy, ain't it? But I'm just like, when you emotionally damage a woman, it really takes effect on how they treat you and how they go about life. You know what I'm saying? And then you lose a friendship, you lose all type of stuff.
But
you know what I'm saying?
now they're in the friend zone. Women hate the friend zone, but they'll put you in the friend zone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
They hate,
But they're not even really in the friend zone either, because you don't need a friend. You don't need to talk to a woman. You just be like, hey, we just on different terms.
Well,
Bye.
it depends on what. My 2 best friends in the world are women. That's facts.
Which is real. Because I have no platonic
Yeah, I don't know.
friends, very close friends.
My best friend in the world, my best friend Kim White. That's my best friend. My consigliere, everything.
Damn.
I met her when I was doing my TV show Man and Wife.
Yeah.
She was the line producer. She was the executive in charge. We just got mad cool. That's my best friend. She's a woman, completely platonic.
But see, look. So neither one of y'all ever tried to cross the line, right?
No.
But see, that's been my issue, right? I done tried that before. I tried to be very close friends with a woman, but again, I have a gravitational type of personality.
Nice to beard, sir. You got thrown up. Beard, sir.
That too, but it's the conversation. If you get to talking to a woman real well and you connect with her mentally,
That's a wrap.
Consistently,
Right.
more times than not, if you attractive, they gonna fall.
And that's what people don't understand. People think it's your money.
Yeah, no,
If your mouthpiece is good,
Yeah.
you can always win. Sometimes
That's why I'm the
throwing, huh? No, I got you. Because your mouth game is good. A lot of dudes think that throwing money at a woman means you're gonna win.
Right.
If you can turn a woman on by what you say. Yes, thank you very much. That shit is breezing like a motherfucker. If you could turn a woman on by just talking to her, you have a better chance of winning and a long-term win.
Absolutely.
Money is money will only last you a certain amount of time. I dated a woman, and she had dudes in her DM.
Yeah.
That if we had them as guests at on this show, you'd be on major television. Major. She had dudes that are in the top in pro sports. The top 10 dudes in each sport were in her DM. I said to her, I didn't understand why she would fuck with me and not with them.
Yeah.
But then one day I said something to her, and it made sense to me. I said, listen, I am not going to make $45 million a year. I'm going to tell you one thing. you ain't never gonna have to turn over your shoulder. You ain't never gonna. Nobody's gonna come to you as a woman. And she said that to me months later. She said that was the determining factor. Yeah. She said it wasn't that you didn't make $35 million. When you told me that you will never have to look over your shoulder, no one will come to you as a woman.
Yeah.
That meant more to me than the money.
Security.
Write that down in her book.
But it's the same thing. It's just like you said, the money gonna get you in the door, but the connecting with a mentally is gonna keep you. It's the same thing with women. A woman could be super attractive, and we done all dealt with women that's super attractive. And you have a conversation with her for 5 minutes, and you like, oh, this shit is not going nowhere.
She won't shut up.
Now, don't get me wrong, we still gonna hit.
Or she won't shut up.
Yeah, or she won't shut up. Now, don't get me wrong, we still gonna hit, but it's not gonna go.
She don't even know it got 50 states out here.
I mean, it's just like, damn. So, but it's the same thing for both sides. It's a lot of men that have money that use the money to substitute for their lack of personality.
Trash personality.
Just like women with looks. It's the same shit. So you're right. I mean, looks is going to get you in the door, and money's going to get you in the door, but
it's not going to get you a seat at the table.
Yep.
Right.
Middle stick.
That's real shit.
Bro,
okay,
stimulation.
Real quick on this note, man, we only answer one quick hits.
We got to get some advice.
But we got some questions for you, though.
Let's answer them quick, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We got advice column.
See, because my thing is that I love this podcast.
Yeah.
Like I said, how I found y'all was something that happened with somebody, and they said, is this right or wrong? And the question was about flying somebody out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what happened was when I saw that one piece of content, I went through like 60 pieces of content.
That's crazy.
So the reason I'm talking is because I actually love this shit. I love what y'all do.
Yeah.
So I can talk all day about this shit.
So we told them you was coming. We told the Patreon you was coming.
Yeah.
They got questions for you.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So, shit. We're going to get into the advice column.
We're gonna try to be quick.
We might have to do a part 2. But
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, first question. This is from Tia, Patreon member.
Tito?
Tia.
Tia. Okay. Hi, Tia. How you doing, Tia?
She says, hello, this is Tia. I wanted to get your advice. My ex wants to give me a gift for my birthday. We broke up in December because he wasn't ready for a relationship. Is it a bad idea if I take the gift? I'm only open to getting back with him if he says he's ready for a relationship. And he has yet to state that he is ready. But now he wants to give me a gift. Is it wrong if she takes it?
Okay. I went through this recently.
Mm-hmm.
I went through this recently in a situation where I had broken up with the woman, but I still felt compelled to help her with her bills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because of certain reasons, and I was like, I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
We're good. Let's do this. And she was like, no, if you not gonna be my man, I'm not accepting this money.
Yeah.
That's real.
That was the most gangster shit I ever heard. Yeah, that's the most gangster shit I ever heard. She said, listen, if I accept this money from you, I now look at you as boyfriend. So if I can't have that shit, then your money is no good with me. This happened in my last relationship. So I understand. It all depends on what you want to do. If you're willing to forego the gift and the money, then stand on your square. But if you want a fucking free gift, now go on and take that gift. And whatever the gift is, make sure it's the shit you want. Don't make sure it's make sure it's your shit that you want. If you want a dildo or what you want to buy, go on and get your.
You heard the man, respect his call,
But man, if that's what I don't know what she wants. You might want a toaster, a dildo. I don't know what she wants.
A dildo toaster?
A dildo toaster.
Next question, sir.
No, that's
okay.
it.
So real quick. So what I would say is this. I would say it depends on how much the gift costs. If it's a very expensive gift, more times than not, if a man pays for a very expensive gift for you and he's not rich, he's a regular guy, he's going to expect some kind of reciprocation. And if you ain't trying to go that route, don't take the gift.
Yeah.
That would be my advice.
That's facts.
Pussy reciprocation.
That's facts.
I would say don't take the gift.
Don't take it.
You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend with him. So that gift gonna give you that emotion, and it's gonna trick you. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't trying to be tricked. That's why you asking for advice. So if I'm in your position, hell nah, I ain't taking that.
That's
And you let them know what it is. You let them know, hey, I don't want nothing, like Scoop said. I don't want nothing unless we this. And if you can't give me that part of you, we done.
Right.
They ain't your man no more, y'all done.
What do you
That's
do?
a wrap.
What do you do when you're in a situation where you feel as if you need to do that because you don't want to see that person hurt?
If they not accepting it, you can't.
Yeah,
push it on them.
but here's the thing. Here's the overriding thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that person hurt. They need it, but they'd rather be so solid
Yeah.
that they don't take the help.
Yeah, you gotta respect it though.
Yeah, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you hurt.
You gotta respect it.
What you gonna do?
Because you
say
gotta
it
think
anyway.
about their feelings. Because if they take it from you, they gonna be wanting a lot more from
Right.
you. Not the gift, but a lot that you don't want to give.
Right. I got you.
Right.
Or it'll become a crutch.
Exactly.
And that's the thing, because a lot of people want help but don't know how to ask for it or too prideful to ask for it. But if you just go out there, you know what? I know you're saying no, but fuck it, I'm just gonna give it to you anyway. That's gonna open the floodgate. So now they start depending on you.
Okay,
and that's
all right,
when
all
shit
right.
get a little complicated.
Okay.
You know
So
what I'm
this,
saying?
what's the next?
You have-
Nah, I
Kenny?
think y'all
Okay, sir, yeah.
went in on that one.
Give me another one, sir.
Okay, next question. Hey, Krew, is it toxic to just date for fun? Context: I'm a 24-year-old entrepreneur working on a very large business venture. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship, but planning and going on dates to meet new people is a fun, relaxing hobby, you could say. It helps to clear my mind after work. Some people said I'm wasting their time or too old for this toxicity, but I don't see it that way. I'm not even trying to have sex, just release of not having to be super professional as a black man in a capitalist America for a couple hours with the company of attractive women. What's wrong with just talking to people on a date or two? It's not my fault if they want more, right? I mean, it's just a date. And I'm not chasing no purr, as Kenny would say. Just meeting new attractive people and getting back to the grind. Plus, it's my money. Ain't nobody going Dutch or offering for that matter, but somehow they want something. Clarity, please. So basically, his question is it toxic, quote unquote, to just date
around.
for the fun of it, for the hell of it, with no intention?
This is me.
Yeah.
That's all for
A
you.
couple of things you got to understand. You are a high net worth individual, so you have to understand when you go out on a date, even though it's nothing to you, there are women that are now investing in that dream
Facts.
because you've already made it.
That's facts.
You've already made it. So this is not like my ex-wife that my first wife that put her money on the dream of would Fatman Scoop actually convert.
Yeah.
You've actually converted.
Yeah.
So now you have women that are saying, I want this.
Yeah.
If you're a high net worth guy, you probably have a nice car and you probably have a nice house. So you are fucking with people's dreams now. This is cool to you and fun to you, but this is real life. Also, the clock is ticking. Men, we could be sexy until 60, zaddy,
real.
fucking gray hair.
That's real.
Listen, gray hair and all that shit. That motherfucking clock is running at 29.
Yeah.
That's facts.
So you can't, in a respect, you are wasting people's time because these people want you to, if they see the money, if you're a nice guy, they need that. So women don't think like you. They think in long term. They think in less. They think about a future and security. The when you a young person, you think about who's the best looking man, who has 6-pack abs. When you get 25 and older, you start thinking about, if I break my ankle, can I go to the ER and have fucking insurance? Can this man provide for me? Can he take care of me? So you are that guy.
Right.
When you go in that room, they looking at you like that. So you are playing.
Kenny? Go ahead, Kenny. I seen your face.
Nah, I don't think it's toxic at all. I think whatever your life is going on in your life right now has nothing to do with me. You shouldn't rely your life on what I'm doing. If you're marrying me or want to be with me because of what I have, because of my money, that's a problem. We won't ever be married because you're looking at me for a bag. You're not looking at me for who I am, and that'll be adjusted right there in the conversation, especially with my intentions. If I tell you what my intentions are and you still want to go on a date, hey, that's fine with me. Especially if you don't even have to tell your intentions before the date. You could just go on a date and then you tell her what it is. And she's like, oh, well, I think you're toxic. How? We're just going on a date and I told you what my intentions were. You can't just go out and meet people. Not every person you first meet or go on a date with is going to be the one for you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think you're being toxic, but I do the same thing you do. So
I don't think it's toxic because I just like to have a good time. Like we talk about, good conversation, just especially like talk about stuff on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We just spitting back and forth, just different views. And it's just interesting to hear how vastly different everybody's views is. So we go out, have a good drinks, have some food, whatever, lounge, hookah, whatever she likes to do. And, I feel like it's just getting to know somebody. And as long as you honest from the jump, like, it shouldn't be no issue after that. From the door, hey, I ain't looking for nothing, just having a good time, we kicking it, it is what it is. Now, if you want more, if we start hanging out more and you start developing feelings, then we need to have a conversation like, hey, okay, lately we've been kicking it for the past month. We've been hanging out a lot. What is this? You said you only wanted this at the beginning, but we've been hanging out, 2-3 times a week. So then, yeah, have a conversation. But if, from the door, if I see you once every 2 months, like, it's just, it is what it is, I feel.
Yeah, I would say it's only toxic if you lying or if you misleading or if you leading her on. And again, men do that. But there are also a lot of men that come into the situation and like, look, baby, this is what it is. And we give you the option. I feel like as long as you get the option
to get it,
you know what I'm saying, then the liability is off of us.
Right.
So at the end of the day, is it toxic? No, because like, depends on what that man got going on in his career. Like, he may be chasing something. He may be in school trying to get a degree. He may be just got a job, so he working 12s or 5-6 days a week. So I don't have time to give you the effort, time, and consistency that it needs for a successful relationship to be. But I got time here and there. So I'm gonna have women that I entertain here and there, but I'm gonna be honest with them. And I feel like as long as you're honest and you give them the option, it's not toxic.
All right, sir. 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 What do you say to a woman that asks you? Forget you, sir.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. What do you say to a woman that asks you, are you dealing with other women? Because that's one of the questions that they give you, sir. What are you saying, sir?
yes. And I would ask her the same question. Now, if she would ask me, are you dealing with them physically or are you just dating?
Physically, sir.
Yes. Yes, and I would say yes, I am.
Women ask targeted questions.
Yes.
So,
Yes, I would say yes, because I want her to be honest with me. Because nowadays in this world, people are nasty. People, have STDs or have whatever it is. Before we get any physical, I need to know if you have other partners.
So
or
it's what the market can bear. You can do it.
No, I'm just saying, because I'm going to give you that honesty. I want you to give me that honesty.
Yeah, but
I don't want to be...
You can, again... You're in that light-skinned league where you can do that. You're in that handsome Rico Suave Albie Shore kind of shit that you got going on, sir. You can get away with that.
But
that's a compliment in the highest sense.
But nowadays, that actually works a lot more better than when you're lying.
Do you
really,
think? How do women deal with it when you say it?
You either weed out the ones that are not on your same page, or you get the ones that are on the same page as you.
What would you say your percentage is though? In telling the truth
of getting the woman
who's leaving and who's staying? Like what's the
I would say out of 5 women, I would say maybe 3 would stay.
Good.
3 would stay.
60%.
And you know what's good about that? What he just said. When you do it like that, you don't have to look over your shoulder. Yeah. Because when if you're juggling a lot of women, you always say to yourself when you wake up in the morning, is this the day I'm going to get jammed?
Right.
Yeah. You got to remember.
Is this the day I'm going to get jammed?
What did I tell her the other day? Oh, shit. Nah, I ain't got to deal with that.
No, you just say, look, if you catch me at fucking Papa Do's, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here, okay?
Come say hey.
Come say hey or leave me the fuck alone.
Straight up.
The next question.
Okay, next question. Well, first off, last question was from Kenny, Patreon member. Shout out to Kenny.
Kenny, thank you very much, sir.
Kenny? My
Appreciate
bad.
you.
Fellow Kenny.
All right, next question. This is from B-Dubs.
What's
Shout
up,
out to
B-Dubs?
That's Patreon member. He says, hey, Krew, you can use my name. Question for Scoop. I recently had some success in business, concert industry, to the point I can finally live out one of my dreams of having a second spot in Miami. Like clockwork, the dimes that Cole showed to me long ago are now in my DMs trying to see me. When you first saw success in the music industry, did you experience this? And if so, how did you handle these clout-chasing type of women? Part of me wants to hit them with the 400-level course from Smooth University and send them back to hell, but I also don't want to waste my time with bimbos. I still have a lot to accomplish. Side note, I used to tour as a DJ when open format style was hot, and your record Be Faithful was and still is the #1 party starter.
Sir, open format is still hot. It's just that you're not in that shit, sir. The white people will always keep open format hot. You know what open format is?
No.
Open format is like, I got a hangover, oh, and then the music I got a feeling, woo, and hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, I know you want me.
Yeah.
That's open format.
Okay.
It's good white people. Sir. Amazing white people, sir. In the club.
There goes cocaine sniffing.
Shout to our good, amazing white people out there. Yes. Bam. That's what I'm saying. I'm good in that area. Something to understand. This is my personal opinion. If I was you and you've made it to where you need to make it, if you are of a certain age, the first thing you need to do, sir, is get a vasectomy. Okay?
Damn.
No, sir.
I'm listening.
Sir.
Yeah, we listening.
Get a vasectomy. This clears you of about 90% of the bullshit. Okay? Now, do you need to go back and hit those women that ignored you? Of course you do.
There you go. Damn,
Of course you need to do that,
Damn,
sir. Sir, it's conquering the ones that you should have conquered.
Right. I knew he was a professor. I knew it.
You're restoring your territory.
Exactly.
Sleazeball University honorary alumni. That's honorary alumni right
there. There is nothing better than revenge pussy, sir. You know, there were, okay, all right. Hold on now, sir. When I was growing up, and this is just me being completely real, I didn't have sex until I was 19. And here's why. When everybody was fucking and doing all that, I was at that table writing rhymes. I was performing. I was laser focused. I knew I wanted to be something when I was 7 years old. So I didn't give a fuck about women. I was gonna get to this level. So I put everything from my puberty years into getting there. Because I knew, even at a young age, if I get here, all the pussy gonna be there.
That's facts.
Okay.
That's facts.
Okay. So there are women that I grew up with that now they wanna, I had a crush on one girl, like now they wanna fuck. But it turned into, damn, what happened to you?
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to you?
Yeah.
Right? So it went from
Like 50
bad
Cent.
chick.
Real
Like
damn,
sometimes,
I thought I was Fatman Scoop.
but listen, sometimes people's glory years happen to be in the early years.
Right. Yep.
Too early. Like you
Blossom too early, baby.
Yeah, but listen. I had no confidence at that time to fuck with them.
Yeah.
But now that I'm the fucking man, I'm manhandling you.
Yeah.
So now I'm coming to you like, well, you know what this is. You know that we're going to get together, we're going to do this, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
You're aware of that.
Yeah.
If you're aware of that, boom, this is the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
So I'm extra manhandling you in a way that I never had the guts to manhandle you.
Yeah.
So you dissed me when I was young.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh yeah? So instead of going, hey, I'm like, so listen, I don't have a lot of time. Are we going to do this or not? You need to meet me here, here, and here. I'm fucking and I'm getting out the bed. I got places to be. See you later.
Exactly. You know what I would tell you too? Since there's a few of them that want to double back, tell them, hey, I need a threesome out of y'all.
You
gotta degrade them a little bit, Jim.
That's another thing.
You gotta degrade them.
You have to understand, when dudes get to a certain point, they start getting bold.
Yeah.
So women, if a guy does that to you, you have to understand part of that is the anger and the frustration of the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to see if we
The
can
price
pull
of
it
the
off.
brick is up, my G.
Yeah.
And you make them pay. Make them pay.
All right, drug dealer.
Yeah. All right, man. We're going to move on to the last one of the day. This is from Cameron. Also, Patreon
Shout
member.
out. Shout out.
He says, hey, fellas, I'm a huge fan of the podcast. I hope you continue to do your thing. Many blessings come you guys' way. I have a question that I hope you guys will answer for me. As a man, how important is it for you to be respected by both men and women? Also, what are some characteristics most well-respected men have in common? Much love, guys. Keep up the good work. and I don't mind if you use my name.
Okay.
Is it important to get respect from men and women?
Well, you got to look at it
And
this
what's
way.
something they have in common?
Right.
Huh?
And what's something
they
that
have in
men
common?
of respect have in common?
Okay, so let's look at it. No, it's not important. It's important to have respect from the people who you want respect from. The nigga that just drove the truck by on fucking 610, I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't care if you respect me or not. Just don't touch me. Stay the fuck out of my way. I don't know you.
Yeah.
But if it's someone that you know, then they should have respect for you.
Exactly.
Respect is also earned. It's not given. Okay? One of the things that most men that I notice to have respect is that they move quietly.
Facts.
Facts.
They don't beat you in the... See, when you know you're the man, you don't have to do a lot of shit.
You ain't gotta say nothing either.
So I'm gonna go back to Fatman Scoop at his peak. I never wore jewelry. I never did any of that because I knew my face is my jewelry. My voice is my jewelry. You don't have to show it to anyone.
Exactly.
Rich people don't show you what they have. They drive up in a Prius and they get on a Gulfstream 5. You can tell with the if you want respect, carry yourself with an air of confidence. Be a man of your word. Fucking show people that they deserve, that they have to respect you, and fucking mark your boundaries. What you will accept and what you won't accept.
We talk about that all the time.
So one of my major problems was that I was a pleaser. So I would let motherfuckers talk to me any old way.
Yeah.
But then I realized, it took me a minute, but I realized, if you talk to me with disrespect, that means you don't give a fuck about me. So why the fuck should I give a fuck about you? Eat a dick.
Yeah.
Eat a dick, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Respect is met with respect, and disrespect is met with disrespect.
Even more disrespect.
Even more disrespect.
Straight up.
If you are disrespectful, and also you have to look at how people treat you. If they disrespect you and then apologize in private, don't fuck with them.
Exactly.
Because somebody said the apology has to be louder than the disrespect.
Yep.
So you have to know as a man what you're gonna take and what you're not gonna take. And to be honest with you, if you walk your own way and you create your own way, motherfuckers gonna respect you. The one way you won't get respect is dick riding.
Yeah, that's real.
Being around motherfuckers, be in the mix, hanging on. Create your own way and you always get respect.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say that, again, like, you can't control how other people view you. All you
Correct.
can do is move solid.
Shit.
That's it. Like, when in every dealing that you have with people, just make sure it's solid. Make sure you're a man of your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it.
Be a man of your word.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, the people that's supposed to respect you are going to respect you. Now, there going to always be some people that's just hating, that's just outliers, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, if you move as a solid individual, most people are going to show you love and respect you. So, you know, again, you can't control what other people do. You can control what you do. So, move the right way.
Yeah. Damn. You took mine. I was going to say just being a man
I
of your
agree.
word.
I agree with everything. I ain't got nothing to say.
The main thing I was going to say, just be a man of your word at the end of the day, because they going to respect that, and they always going to know, hey, if nothing else, you know, come to anything, they will know if you a liar or if you telling the truth. Or I know that's Fatman Scoop. He tell the truth. He ain't going to lie to me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody would know that. So as long as you know, stay on that, you good.
You have to have a reputation, and your word has to stand for something.
Right.
Exactly.
I am from the 90s. We are a different breed. I'm a handshake dude. I told you, yo, I'm coming on fucking Tuesday.
Yep.
And he pulled up on Tuesday.
I said, I'm coming on Tuesday.
That's real.
I didn't come and call you and say, man, I fucking ate a bad salad. I didn't if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I noticed that people in this age group, their word don't mean shit.
Man. That's facts.
It don't mean nothing. They like I come from a place, a good example. I did a record for LL Cool J.
Yeah.
And I did the record.
Uncle L.
Now, usually, when you do a record for somebody, you better get that shit right now. Like, when we in the studio, I'm going to do your shit, you going to do my shit.
Right.
L said to me, yo, I'll do it. Just come back on this day. The nigga was sitting in there on the day, did the song, and went about his way.
Wow.
Your word and your reputation is all you have.
That's it.
I noticed that now with these new motherfuckers, I have a problem, and because when you do something, if you don't learn from your lessons, you will repeat it until you learn.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
I'm always shaking hands. Yo, nigga, I said I'll do it. Boom, boom, boom. That's my word.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will give you their word and then don't come through.
Man.
So now I'm like, look, tell you what.
know.
I said I'm gonna do this. Let's put it on a piece of paper. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you send me an email. I need something with a timestamp that says you're gonna do this.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's very, very sad that we gotta do that because I believe if you're a man and your word is something,
Exactly.
you do it.
Facts.
Or you call and say, yo, man, I couldn't get the flight, boom, 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 boom. At least give niggas a chance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But the reason that I've been successful for 28 years, 26 years, is because I'm one of the few artists that if I say I'm gonna be somewhere, I'm gonna be there.
Right.
Yeah.
I rarely miss shows. Rarely.
Yeah.
Like I can count on one hand or two hands the amount of shows I missed in 26 years.
That's
Damn.
dope.
Crazy.
That's dope.
I don't give a fuck what happens. I'll give you a good example. I was down here 3 weeks ago. I had to do something for somebody, a trucking seminar in Dallas.
Yeah.
But my daughter's birthday was on the 19th. I came down to the seminar, had to go back to New York, celebrate her birthday on the Saturday and come back on the Sunday. I promised this person that I would be there on Sunday. I had to turn around, buy a $600 ticket, get down to Houston, drive up to fucking Dallas, going like 95. That's where they got me on the ticket.
4.5
I paid an extra $200 for that shit,
Yeah.
right?
You 800 in the hole?
But I ate it because I had to be there at 3 o'clock to do what the fuck I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
I didn't complain. I didn't call and say, I just spent $800. My word is what I said I was going to fucking do.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
whatever happened after that, I said what I was going to do. When you do that enough, you get a reputation, and your reputation precedes you.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Your reputation gonna reach farther than you ever go.
Bro, I don't even when a club promoter says they don't even ask no more. They say, yo, we need you to be in China. They've seen enough that I've been in China. They see I've been in fucking Middle East, whatever. They don't even ask anymore.
Yeah.
Most times when you're an artist, they won't even pay you until you get off the plane. Because
Yeah.
I need to know you're here.
Right. Yeah.
So with me, I do most of my business overseas. Every time I get on the plane, I'm already paid.
Yeah.
Because I don't miss flights.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
And even if I gotta pay to make it right, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Even if I lose the money, my reputation means more than anything, and that's the way you gotta look at it.
That's real.
I appreciate that.
And that is a great way to close out this pod, man. First and foremost, bro, we appreciate you coming in, showing us love. You
Facts.
blessed us with so many gems, bro.
Thank you. I could have done this shit for fucking another 5 hours.
I know that.
Because I'm talking to y'all talk a bunch of wild shit.
Well, yeah, nah, but on this note, bro, we gonna wrap this thing up, man. Everybody, shout out to our social medias. Fat Man, where can they reach you at, bro?
On Instagram at Fatman Scoop, on TikTok at Fatman Scoop. I don't even fuck. On YouTube, Fatman Scoop. The rest of it, I don't even give a fuck about.
Okay. SMUV__. You can find me everywhere, goddamn me. Give me a follow, little bitch.
Y'all know @SoWell_Fitness, all platforms. Still got spots available for, personal training online and all that good stuff. So holla at your boy.
KT_Goodrich, everything. That's all I got.
D_AC, Twitter, Instagram. Y'all know what time it is. Krew season. Shout out to our Patreon members first and foremost.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, make sure y'all check into TikTok, man. We killing shit on there.
Killing the TikTok.
Instagram, Twitter, Krew season, YouTube, everywhere, man. Y'all follow, tell a friend, man. We, you know what I'm saying? This is solid shit again, man. I want to thank my boy Fatman Scoop coming through, pulling up,
Much love,
blessing us
much
with
love.
countless gems, countless stories, shit that we didn't know.
Legendary
Like, we done got
stories.
so much game, bro, straight up and down. So we appreciate you for that. On that note,
Almost at 20K. YouTube, man.
shit,
Come
we'll
on.
probably be at 20 by the
Come
time
on,
this
man.
drop. But yeah, on that note, man, we're gonna play a record from Tone Stiff featuring her. This is called When You Love Someone.